is Optimus Prime's right-hand man.
That is affirmative.
Whether he's transporting his human friends or looking after the Ark in Prime's absence, Bumblebee is on the case. And sure, he might not be able to take Prime's trailer like Huffer can.
Let me take that load, Optimus.
You're a true friend, Huffer.
But he is relied upon, and Bumblebee's role may have changed over the years from sidekick to main character to catalyst to feature film namesake. His main attribute has always been loyalty.
Prime told me there'd be days like this.
But just like Optimus Prime, there's a lot of Bumblebee toys out there. And odds are, if you collect Transformers, then you have more of the big guy than any other character. But what are the odds that Bumblebee is a close second?
It's high, very high.
So the question I ask is, what's one more? I do wish this was more akin to the G1 Retro Gears release we had recently with an accurate G1 head sculpt. But I'm absolutely looking forward to the licensed Volkswagen Bug aesthetic in car mode. This is G1 Retro Bumblebee. Guys, let's get it. Let's take a look at the packaging. This is the G1 style carb back, similar to the one Gears came in that I opened on the channel a few weeks back. So check out that video for a more in-depth look of the differences between this retro carb back and the G1 style. One main one is the period appropriate Hasbro logo, and they both have the G1 artwork that was on the original boxes. And in this case, though, with Bumblebee, too bad they didn't follow through with the head sculpt. Would have loved to have that on a plate. You know what I mean? Now, the vehicle mode was swapped out for the VW licensed Bug, aka the Netflix mold. And on the back, we get a different version of the iconic artwork, which is pretty cool. Here's the Gears card back for comparison. And much like that one, we get a small version of the tech specs. And it's a world of constant change, where things are not what they seem. It's a world of the Transformers, a world of heroic Autobots and evil Decepticons. The other difference, obviously, the VW logo, the stamp of approval, not once, but twice. All right, guys, let's get him out of there. Alright, first impressions, and he looks pretty good, you know? It sure is another Bumblebee. And the disappointment of the non-plate head is setting in. I'm starting to get over it here. It's going to be fine. I'm ready to embrace this guy. The colors are bang on. The details are pretty darn good too. The windshield wipers. His face does, despite my problems, does look like a G1. Okay? But that's kind of where it ends. He feels good, the color's great, the articulation's good, but there's not much G1 retro about this guy at all. In fact, the obvious thing they could have done is cut the head in half and threw it on a plate. Probably save money on plastic, and when people complain about non-articulation, you say, well, it's retro. What did you expect? Apparently, I'm not over the head, guys. Okay? I just want this. I just want this. Let's move on. Articulation for Bumblebee is above average for a deluxe class until you get to the legs. So let's check it out. So his arm can go all the way around with no problem whatsoever. His arm can go up like this. You can pretty much do jumping jacks, which is awesome. Good elbow bend right here, and his fist can even move. The only rotation is at the elbow. That's the only problem there. His head's on a ball, can go all the way around and a good amount up and down, nothing crazy. His waist swivel all the way around, it feels solid. The legs, a little bit lacking because the only twist movement is right here and you can't go all the way around. Well, you kind of can actually. It's limited slightly if you want to get some poses, but it feels solid. And the knee goes 90, perfect. And the ankles have a mighty tilt. Okay, let's transform Bumblebee. And the first thing we're going to do is take his backpack off here. Perfect. And now we're going to position his arms, get them ready for later. So we're going to do this. 90 degrees, face him back. Now we take the chest piece, bring it down. If you can grab it, there we go. And bring this piece up, cover up his head. And now you should be able to bring these out just a little bit and at the same time be able to snap this into place. There we go. Perfect. Now we'll just leave those arms there for now and work on the feet. So we'll take these doors and open those up in the back. Perfect. Now we'll take the whole thing and point it down, same as on this side, and then we can grab the wheel, bring that over. Perfect. Now, swivel at the hip. And now we're going to be able to trade places here with this stuff. And now you'll see how everything kind of gets into place here. So now we'll make some connections here. That one, this one, this one, and everything does like pretty quickly snap into place. And now we can take the back, these two guys right here, put them into the hands. And I find the best way to do it is to make sure they're all the way in. And there's Bumblebee. And a couple of size comparisons in robot mode, guys. There he is next to the OG. And a Voyager Autobot Red Alert. And a couple of vehicle mode size comparisons, guys. There he is next to the OG and Red Alert. And some positives for Bumblebee. The car mode is bang on. It's lovely. The attention to detail is spot on. He's versatile. He has this cool bazooka mode and his ski mode are both really cool. And a couple of nitpicks, guys. He's just not quite G1 retro enough for me. At least Gears had the appropriate head. Parts forming is always going to get a bit of a nitpick from me. And as I mentioned many times, the head on the plate. That's what I want. And final thoughts on Bumblebee, guys. Bumblebee is a solid deluxe class figure with good articulation and very nice attention to detail. His look is spot on to the character. But I do question the validity of the G1 Retro title, especially since G1 Retro Gears was done so well. But the licensed VW bug mode is pretty much perfect, and the versatility of the car mode raises the playability quite a bit, making you go back for more. Well, that's it, guys. I don't know how many Bumblebees we can open on this channel, but I'm willing to stretch the limit. But what about you? Is Bumblebee one of your most collected characters? Let me know in the comments. And if you dug what you saw today, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more. I'll see you next time on Dan's Vintage Toy Chest. Until then, play on.